We've all been awaiting some positive news on the coronavirus vaccine front. And here it is. The United Kingdom has become the first Western country to go ahead and approve a vaccine. It's the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine that's been approved by the regulatory body in the United Kingdom. It's the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Authority that's given the go-ahead for this vaccine to be administered for emergency use, and thereby it's paved the way for the United Kingdom to be the first Western country to approve a vaccine for its citizens. This is a game changer in many ways, but considering that the approval has now come through in a matter of 1 week, according to authorities, citizens in the United Kingdom will be able to get their dose and get a shot of the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. The United Kingdom already had a tie-up with Pfizer BioNTech. They had a tie for 40 million doses, and Pfizer BioNTech have expressed confidence that in the coming days, by perhaps next week, the doses will be given to the United Kingdom. Remember that this is for emergency use, and going by what authorities have said, first it is people who are at home, who are under care at home, who will have access to the vaccine, along with the workers who are at these homes taking care of patients. This particular vaccine has to be stored at minus 70 degrees Celsius, but Pfizer has spoken about how for about 5 days it can be kept at fridge temperatures, which is about 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. So they're hoping that care home residents will be able to get it. After that will be senior citizens, those above the age of 80, as well as NHS, which is the National Healthcare Workers in the United Kingdom. So that is the UK's plan for a vaccine rollout, and next week we'll see it coming into effect. But let me just explain for you also all that you need to know about the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. There's been a lot of talk about the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. It's been called as BNT162b2. That's the official name of the vaccine so far given by the companies. It's shown in clinical trials, and this is in phase 3 of trials, 95% efficacy. Now, the company has said that this is across all ages, across all genders. So considering all of the criteria, it's achieved 95% efficacy, which is why it's been given this go-ahead. It uses a very novel technology called messenger RNA, and this is a shot that they're saying will be effective as a global mechanism to fight coronavirus. As far as Pfizer and BioNTech's statement goes, they've said that as their results of the clinical trials and their overall data that they have will be approved by several regulatory bodies. They're hopeful for an approval from the United States as well very soon. The final trials of the vaccine candidate from Pfizer and BioNTech in fact came in from about 43,000 participants, and this wasn't just restricted to one country. They held these trials across the world, and they're saying that irrespective of the person's age, of the person's gender and color, race, any of it, 95% is the efficacy it's shown. There have been no adverse effects during the clinical trials to this particular vaccine, and Pfizer BioNTech has said that it's shown positive results even in the elderly. So that is great news as well, because this will help hugely in breaking the transmission chain of coronavirus.